Hello everybody again and welcome to another episode of Stock Talk. I am your host Mike. In the background you have...
Famous Cameo.
He's all cameo. Anyways, we got a good show for you planned for today. We got a damn good show planned for you. Some of the stuff I want to talk about there first, Cameo, is the good old infrastructure bill. You happy about that bill?
Who is happy about that bill?
Can you say, debt bomb, you're a debt bomb, make me feel good, it'll make me feel wrong, debt bomb. Guys, the debt to GDP is over 100%, not good. So that's one of the first items to cover about this bill. The bill is about $6 trillion bomb is basically what this thing is going to do. Just for the FYI. To put it, a good quote from Tyler Durden. Tyler Durden writes, imagine you're taking out a $20,000 loan for a wedding. And at the last moment, Cameo, your fiance, your old lady, she backs out. What do? Do you decide to get 20 G's use the 20 G's to get a new car with? Of course not. You still have to pay back the 20 G's. But we failed to mention we are $28 trillion in debt. So that just sums up the infrastructure bill for us. Mayo, what's your take on the infrastructure bill there?
What is everybody's intake? Nobody likes it. Hopefully people feel the same way I do, you know?
Yeah. Are you happy that the new cars possibly in one of the pages are going to be taxed as far as how many miles you drive? That's a good one, right? Allegedly. Back to the next segment there. So congratulations to Price Rescue. He did claim the AMC gift card. Chick-fil-A lunch on us is coming up in about 3.5 weeks. There'll be the drawing, so your comments every day will be put into there for the Chick-fil-A gift card there. If we get a better connection with Camille, we'll go back. But we're going to jump into the stocks there. All the comments, they're being put back in all the time. So for that drawing there. Going on to the first stock we have popping in the market. Now this one is one that's being promoted. It is on a promotion list. It's been popping on and off all day. So not say if you're new to the show, don't go in and go load up on a bunch of shares because possibly it's going to dump tomorrow or the next day after that or the next day because it's on promotion. The stock is VNTH. VNTH. It is Nano Mobile Healthcare. Last tick on this one was 0.0032. It was up 38 and change today because, yes, it's on a promotion list. There's going to be a few here that are on a promotion list that we're going to talk about. Going into this stock here, Nano Mobile Healthcare engages in the development of detection devices. It provides and includes a convergence of nanoelectrics, bioinformatics, and wireless technology based on patented technology. The company is headquartered in Boston, Massachusetts. Go Boston, Massachusetts. Go into the website. Guys, we actually have a pulse and we have a website. We have a company here that is in the sub-penny range and actually has a decent website. I'm impressed so far. That's not saying that that's doing anything yet, but I'm impressed. When you go to their website, it says, as Nano Mobile Healthcare, we believe that saving information is just a breath away. We're developing small handheld screening devices that utilize advanced nanotechnology to detect the presence of specific compounds in breath. That would be helpful. Their first products will converge of nanoelectronics, bioinformatics, wireless technology based on patented technology invented on National Aeronautics Space Administration that was licensed to Nanobreak and further sub-licensed to us. They're focusing on the initial efforts of screening for the presence of the disease of the use of drugs. So that is well and good. Okay guys, so this could be key to this stock and could be worth an interest to you. Nano's mobile board of directors, Joseph C. Peters, he's the president of the board, he's president board member. He's a former White House drug policy officer and acting deputy director for the state of local affairs under President Clinton and Bush. 25 years of federal and state local government experience and former federal prosecutor. And he probably has connections, so that's a good sign there for this stock. Television and radio commentator for numerous major media outlets, providing an expert on law enforcement, investigation, counterterrorism issues, and technologies. So you do have that going for you with this stock as well. They're also one of the other board members, Robert Tchaikovsky, is a board member since 2004. He's been an acting CFO for 2 Boston-based businesses, providing contact CFO for all accounting, finance, tax, banking, financial matters, and strategic business and corporate matters. So with this, we're not going to go too much far into as far as these guys, but that is not something that like, hey, like the, you know, some of the retail traders, not like, hey, we need to go jump into this. This isn't like one of those stocks, but it just adds an interesting aspect to the stock if you're looking into players and things like that. And because you got to take everything into context, whether you like them or not. If you're going to trade or you're going to look at this stuff, it's something you got to look at either on a good thing, on a good way, or a bad way, just depending on what way you're thinking and which way your pendulum is swinging. So that's my take on that so far. I'm going to dive into more stuff here and then get you some more takes on a little bit of this. Okay guys, taking a further dive into the website, we're going to have to go to the alphabets. Now I'm assuming if they raise some dineros here with a little bit of pub and pump, they're going to change the website a little bit. I did say it looked good for a sub-penny as far as presentation. As I dive further into the website, the information kind of fizzles out as far as that you get more information about the guys, which is cool, the main players and things like that. But if you went into the realm of your bigger companies, your $7, your $5, your $50, obviously the $50 are going to be better websites, but I've seen $1 and $2 stocks that the websites give you more information and things like that. Okay guys, going to Alphabet News, Mockingbird Media there. This plug comes from Top News Guide. It says the mobile health technology Nano Mobile Healthcare has one of its biggest gains last week. Flocked to the stock, flocked stock all the way big way. On Friday, the stock soared as much as 92%. While gains made the stock expected to bring stock attention to many investors, this week it's perhaps necessary to note that there was no new news that led to such a remarkable rally. They do talk about Mr. Peters and his position with the White House, so I'm sure that's what some of this was about there, and that plug was on Sunday. So it looks like in 2017, you can go on to Investors Hub and look at the results of their lung cancer detection clinical trials. The clinicaltrials.gov is what you would see there as far as one of their clinical trials they have done. So that's something to take into account there. You could also read the comments. There was fresh comments posted on Investors Hub, but we usually go to StockWits just because a lot of the people there that I see on Investors Hub are just actually insiders and things like that. Just my opinion, but there are insiders on StockWits, but we get kind of a mix of your insiders and retailers that like to troll them. And I like the drama that comes on StockWits better than Investors Hub. Investors Hub kind of bores me, and plus they censored us one time. So, but anyway, I'm gonna cut that off, and I'm gonna go to StockWits, check it out, and see what the real traders are saying. Okay, guys, going on to StockWits there. Looks like we got Buffalo, VNTH. The reduction as I would drive SP higher. Frank bought the 22 million strong, 50 million specs, a series of preferred, and he's questioning. So you have that there. You have Wacky Zacky. I'm new here. I bought in a high at 33. Hopefully okay. No, if you're new, that's cool. Good luck. VNTH approaching 700 watchers. D9 dozer. It's going to be higher because it's being promoted. VNTH bid stacking. VNTH bullish. We got bullish. Yeah, the one key here on this stock is that you do have the White House, there's some connections there with the Bush administration and the Clinton administration. So those are two keys there in this stock that could be a driver. But time will tell what this does. It does have some interesting studies as well. I'm not promoting it and saying, yeah, get in. You gotta make your decision if you're getting in on this one. VNTH looks like Aldridge Cap buying 50 million special 2021, a series of preferred shares, and bringing a pink sheet. This ain't no fake FUTL news dropping at Insider for All Twitter, so you could go and check out the DD packet on that. VNTH break down those walls. VNTH 100 billion as it's trading higher, no damn sense. Gapping Up says, I'm so glad I didn't sell. It gains at closing Friday. Let's go 2 cents. Yeah, there you go. VNTH, can we get 1.5 cents by the end of the week? That's actually not that far of a reach. There will be a dumping period because obviously Friday is always Ski Low Friday where you can even speed on the highway. So you have to watch out for that. But you're getting all bullish symbols, and I see the momentum just from, like I said, the insiders there, from the connections that they have. But you just got to be careful on your entry point. That's the only thing. Elemental, a Baltimore company is releasing a standalone air detection unit that supposedly detects viruses, but pretty sure it doesn't differentiate or identify particular viruses. Wonder if there's any connection. Very possible. D9 Dozer says COVID angle would be huge. Would any of these devices could be everywhere? Just blow into it and they'd be able to tell if you're COVID positive or not. Boom. Possibility. We'll see what happens. Okay, guys, my final take on this is that I actually think it's definitely worth putting on your watch list. It's just getting around the noise before you jump into the actual entry point of where you're getting in on this stock. If this news is true that they can detect droplets and things like that for entering buildings and things, which obviously, if that comes to pass, being with the connections that they do have from these two administrations, previous administrations, this could be a definite good buy, and I would say put on your watch list. I just wouldn't buy on a promotion week. And in these chat boards, even on both, you have that kind of pump and dump kind of as far as atmosphere right now, we'll just call it. But that's not saying this isn't a good buy. I would just get in when I would still play this, but I would play it when you're seeing a little bit of the red, if that makes sense. So I'm going to move on from here, but I'm not saying this isn't a good buy. The website, obviously, if they raise some dineros in the next 2 weeks, just an FYI to any of the people out there, the website needs to change. It needs to have the studies with the lung study on there. That would be a piece of advice to them. Also, more information for more investors would be helpful. So I would do with any dineros that they raise this week, and they're going to raise dinero this week with the popularity of this stock. I would definitely do an overhaul on the website. It would help out for other investors. But I'm out on this one. You guys share your takes, what you think, and we'll go on to the next one. Okay, guys, so the next stock we have is FCEL. FCEL. Fuel Cell Energy. Last tick was $7.66. It's up 44 cents. After hours volume is 1.26 million. Going to the stock there, it looks like they develop an environmentally responsible distributive power solutions through proprietary molten carbon fuel cell technology. It develops a turnkey distributed power generation, provides comprehensive services for life of the power plant. The firm's fuel cell is an alternative tradition to combustion power-based consumption and complementary to energy mix intermittent sources of energy. Okay, guys, going on to their products. The first product they have is the SureSource 1500, 1.4 megawatts of clean and affordable power. It's an on-site power generation of large installations requiring continuous power value high quality heat for facility heating and absorption of chilling. The system is suitable for a wide range of applications, including wastewater treatment plants, manufacturing, hospitals, and universities. Guys, this one is good because as far as that, hopefully, with this infrastructure bill, they will be able to use this. I would hope that the funds would go there, but I'm not counting on it because it's Washington, as we know. But we can always hope that they would include this company and try to clean up some of the stuff that they have out there that's actually deteriorating in the United States. But we'll see what happens, what they do. The next one is SureSource 3000. It's 2.8 megawatts of a continuous power. 3000 generates 2.8 megawatts of ultra clean power, similar to SureSource 1500. The benefits of this system is the plants are scalable, that their multiple systems can combine to provide tens of megawatts to ultra clean energy to meet customers' power demand, to supply directly to the electrical grid and clean emissions profile, quiet operation, so none of that noisy crap, things like that. There's a fuel cell park. It's located in urban Bridgepoint, Connecticut neighborhood that occupies 1.5 million acres of land and a 21 unit 59 megawatt South Korean located in South Korea that utilizes about 5 acres. So that's pretty huge there, and you can actually see the map. The next one they have is the SureSource 4000. It's 3.7 megawatts of highly efficient power. This one is the benefits of this one is the value position for customers, ratepayers in the power plant that can compete with a large-scale combined cycle gas plants in terms of efficiency and economics, yet virtually eliminates criteria pollutants and lends easily to sting in populated and land-constrained areas and installs relatively quickly. These versatile scalability and sitting the SureSource promotes point-of-use installations, existing electrical substations from transmitting powers from distant locations. Another good thing, a way to as far as to clean up is that the only question I have with some of these is that we are doing this, but are other countries doing this as well to try to clean up? And last time I checked, there's a country to be named later that puts out some of the highest pollution in the world, that they said they're going to come around in 2040, I think, in cleaning up their coal power production. So that country to be named later, you can take a guess who they are. So guys, looks like the Motley Fool did a plug on this, as well as the other stocks they propped up was Ballard Power, Bloom Energy, Plug Power, and Fuel Energy. That's actually doing the best, which I could see why it's doing the best, just because of the products that I've seen. It looks pretty dang good there. So why are they gaining? It says Fuel Cell is skyrocketing this morning on news that it has secured $15 million in financing from East West Bank to fund its production of 7.4 megawatt cell for the U.S. Navy submarine base in Groton, Connecticut. So there you go. Military contract, bada boom, bada bing. Yeah. So the best thing on this is that after the news has faded, obviously some of your shorters will go out because they want to make their change. Where's your buy point, and are you going to invest? Do I think this is a good investment? Absolutely. Anything that's clean and is going to be better for our planet, it's almost like biopharmaceutical. It's just what's your entry point in this. They also say that the milestone for the project of the company to secure a 20-year long revenue stream for fuel cell provides electricity from the project to the naval base. So that's actually really, really huge news there. Let's see if Yahoo Finance mocks Motley Fool. They're a global leader, fuel cell technology, yada, yada, yada. They now say the company's tech. So they closed the tax equity financing transaction, East West Bank. Yes, they mocked that one. That's why we call them the Mockingbirds. So I'm not going to go to any of the other ones. Let's see, we got Bazinga. That was a week ago plug. Basically, the Mockingbirds have mocked each other on this one, and they're telling the same story and picking up the same deal. That's why. So this is the noise, but we're going to dive into what the real traders are saying about this, because we've heard the buzz and we've heard the noise. This is what they do. They love to bang it and prop it, because they think we're all dumb. They think we're all dumb, that we're going to buy into a lot of the noise, which some of us do. We've all done it. You know, I'm going to say that I've bought into the noise. I'll take my L right here, right on camera. I'm guilty. But we need to check what the real traders are saying, and the deep divers, because the retail traders and your everybody now is the real journalist now. Okay, so all of us are all journalists. It doesn't matter if you're not a journalist and you're just a regular trader. You share information because people all throughout the world share information. We all share information with each other, because we want to get past the noise and get to the real signal. So what's really going on? So let's dive into Stockwits and find out what's really going on, and see what. Obviously, we're going to have our alphabet people in there that are going to just play what the Mockingbirds are playing, but we're also going to see if there's any DD from some of the real traders out there and some of the real retail investigators to see what they're saying. Okay guys, so going on to Stockwits, there's a take from FCEL 737. He said, I have growth value metrics, and using my now outdated valuation, it's very conservative. 2.5 billion was in my number for the busy, fully diluted. So why I like the 2 billion, 500 million shelf, it's about 6 times assets minus liability. So that's his take there of what his analysis is there. And like I said, we need everybody's take on there so we can all make an educated decision. If we're getting in on this, we're sitting out, we're watching, we're doing whatever. Looks like your favorite posted climate change. I'm not going to go into BBC or climate change because I'm not going into that realm. Don't forget about RSI tomorrow, folks. We're going to move on from that. That's a promotion. Another large gain is possible tomorrow. Yeah, it depends on the news there, Trex and D-Wood. Let's see. Historically, a green day has closed 5.21 day later. On average, this is based on the company's previous 4.4 big gain days. Yeah, and like I said, with the regime's turn towards this, this should be a watch and play. It's just what type of play do you play? Do you play short play? Do you play long ball? Do you play get on the cheap seats ball? It's definitely there. So you got the Ultimate Warrior list that he puts on there. He's got the Ultimate Warrior saying, let's go. You got more people saying bullish. Looks like a Boss 1986 says, for looking at multiple hydrogen plays, especially for up-and-coming company, take a look. He's saying to take a look at XFLS too. That was one of the ones I believe that was on the list that we've covered before. Company's about to drop financials soon. That's huge when they do that. Let's see. XL 737 has another interesting take here. He says carbon capture will be the mic drop separation between other things. It will be forced to trade. There's been some shady sector trading it's going on. I'm sick of it. Companies should move on their own and do other companies' crap dilution structure. Carbon capture is the dream. That's his take there on that, so you can do what you have there. Let's push to $10 tomorrow. You have Mad Money, Jim Cramer. I wonder what the Army of Apes thinks of Jim Cramer. When I start seeing pictures of Kramer on here, I'm just gonna move on to the next stock. But do what you got to do here and see where your entry point is. Yeah. Okay, guys, this one was on a top trending list earlier. Smile Direct Club Incorporated, SDC. Last tick is $5.86. It was down 84 cents. Because it looks like some peeps got out after they made a little dineros in it. Going into it, Smile Direct Club provides a dental service. It's clear aligner treatment addresses the orthodontics market. The company was founded in Alexander Finkel and Jordan Katzman 2014 and is in Nashville, Tennessee. So we have a company located in the United States here. Let's dive into the website, check it out, see what we got. Smile Direct Club. Love your smile. Everyone deserves a smile they love. That's why they made it easier and affordable to make, straighten, whiten, and clean your teeth. Well, right now, as far as before we look at the actual information of any of the people dealing with it, when I first go onto the website and I see anything with dental, and obviously they're doing stuff to promote themselves because they're running Google ads. That was one of the first things. No, did I click on it? Absolutely not, because I don't want to waste their money. I went to the actual natural thread there for the company, not to click on ads and things like that to cost them anything. I'm just a nice guy like that. Going into it, they have, am I a candidate? See why we're the smarter choice. Well, let's see why they are the smarter choice. They have a free 30-second smile assessment. Smile Club Clear Aligner System is designed to minor to moderate teeth correction. You have to answer the questions. We're not going to go in, well, some of the questions: have you worn braces? What's the biggest concern about your smile? You could go in there and see if you're a candidate. I'm not going to go in there and see if I'm a candidate. They have a limited time monthly offer, $18 impression kit, free with return. Order a kit. $3,000 less than Invisalign, no joke. Well, guys, let's just go here first. These guys are at these guys were at 6 and change. They're in the cheap seats right now, so where you could get in. If they've made it this far, and with some of the promotions that I'm seeing on here so far, I would say that this is a decent buy. It's just, where's your entry point? Again, like I said, because I don't say, oh yeah, go and buy. Because we have to look through the website, what the product is, and then we have to go to the alphabets, check out what the noise is, and then we actually have to go and see what the real traders are, and then get to the real signal, and then find out where our entry point is. So, going into this, what are the aligners right for you? Maybe you want a new smile for the first time 4 to 6 months from now. Or maybe timing isn't important for wearing aligners, not only at night. Either way, we got you covered. They have aligners 22 hours per day. Pricing $19.50 or $89 a month. Okay, this first plan I like. Do you know why? Because right here, they're offering this and they're giving themselves reoccurring revenue. Reoccurring revenue always gets you good as long as they're managing the money right. So sorry if that didn't make sense, but long time talking there sometimes. Nighttime aligners, and this show is teleprompter free. I don't talk from a script. I don't have like a teleprompter where it's feeding me stuff, and I don't have people feeding me lines. Nighttime aligners, hours, 10 hours of continuous nightless wear, $19.50 or $89 a month. So you can get started. Learn more how you can get started. Let's go do it. It takes you, when you go to Let's Go To It, it goes right to the questionnaire and they get people started. So right away, also in their plans, they go to the candidate part. They have two easy ways of paying for pricing, which is what we covered. They have the single pay, what they offer, how it works. The dental team designs your plan. They use a 3D imaging of your teeth that lets them see what's going on and helps you design your treatment plan. There are also 2 ways to see the image. You can visit the Smile Shop for a in-person scan, or use your at-home kit, which is good to create that helps people. Some people that have certain things where they can't get out, they have the at-home kit, which I think is an excellent idea for the future, for things to come. Not to be named on camera or anything, but for anything like that, I would say that yes, the at-home kit is a great idea. Licensed dentist or orthodontist reviews and approves your custom treatment plan. The dental team creates aligners. We share a preview of your smile, transform, then create your custom aligners. Then they ship them to you at once. There's no wait. Your assigned dentist or orthodontist and regular virtual check-ins. Guided treatment remotely. See, you get to do remote too as well. You don't have to waste your time going to the office. They're going to do that there. And you get your premium teeth whitened with just results. Excellent idea. Guys, when this was in the cheap seats far long ago, that was probably the time to buy in, but still, you're still at the early stages of this, and you could still get in at a decent price right now at 5 and change. When they dumped it at 80, they dumped 84 cents on this already, so that helped you out a little bit. You show the world a smile after completing the treatment. Check-in with your doctor. You can purchase a set of retainers. You'll wear them at night and keep your beautiful new smile in place. Free to order touch-up whitening treatments anytime. Book a visit, order the kit. And they offer a lifetime smile guarantee as well. Your smile is protected for life. If your doctor determines your aligners aren't good for you fit, they'll refund you the cost. Hey, what kind of that's like an awesome deal right there. It's a no-brainer. They're going to refund your money if you think it sucks. So there you go. If you're unhappy with the treatment, the first 30 days they'll refund you 100%. That's decent. If your treatment needs a liner touch, touch up, it's also free. I would hope so. The machine that freshens and cleans. They also have Smile Spa. It uses ultrasonic and UV cleaning to tackle 99% of the aligners and toothbrush heads and more. So there's another good product they have as well. Smiled on the Wild Side. The club members choose a smile. They have exclusive teen benefits. Parents learn more. Well, I'm a parent. Let's learn more. Go into what parents learn more. You might ask, well, why are you guys spending time going into some of the stuff on the thing? Because you got to know what you're buying. And these guys are presenting you the information on their website, which some of these other ones don't, and that's why they're questionable. But these guys are presenting to you information to tell you more so you know if you're making a good purchase. So is your teen a candidate? Take the Smile Quiz. So parents can take the Smile Quiz as well for their kids, and then show that to them and go over to them. And it has examples of some of the teeth there. You go into that. And three reasons why it's the best choice for Smile Direct. Doctor directed. They have 250 state and licensed dentists and orthodontists that oversee your teen's smile plan and monitors progress with virtual check-ins. Convenient. There's no monthly office visits, no taking off work or leaving school early. Very convenient because parents and children have tons of things they got to do. They got sports, they got schoolwork and everything, and it just takes up time. And so they have the 24-hour telehealth, 24/7 dedicated dental care. Affordable. They have made plan aligners. 60% of them, 60% of most aligners cost less than braces. That's interesting. Did not know that. Plus, often they're covered by major insurance providers. That's a huge plus. If they have those on there, plus they have Care Credit that's also involved in this. This is huge. Very, very huge. So they have their plans listed on there, which is great. I think the plans are a huge bonus just for the fact that if they have people, and especially if they have good people that are answering their phones with their call-in plans that can make sales, that's going to, if you're a shareholder, it's going to make you coin. So we're done pretty much with the website and all the hoopla with what they're doing. Now let's go to the alphabet, see what they're mocking, and then we'll go to the real traders and see what they're saying. Okay guys, huge news on the alphabets there. Looks like they're Smile Direct Incorporated, Next Generation Oral Company Care was the first mid-tech platform teeth straightening today that announced the financial results for second quarter. The total revenue was $174 million, an improvement of 62.7% over the prior year period. Shorters, you're going to wish you never got out this cheap. Net loss was $55 million, improvement from 41.6 over the prior year. Adjusted EBITDA to $22 million, a decrease of $2 million over the prior year. Diluted EPS 14 cents, 44% improvement over the prior year. So there you have it. Unique aligner shipments 90,006. Average aligner gross sales price $1,885 compared to the $1,817. They've had a single focus on maximizing global opportunity for extending their leading telehealth platform. Guys, it's just a matter of time before this one is going to pop off even more. Where's your buy point? Find your buy point. Now, this is just the noise. You had the one thing that is the negative here that the Mockingbirds didn't knock, but there was a ding, was that MarketWatch has shares dropped in extended session after teledentistry company quarter results outlook came worse than expected following April cyber attack and the prolonged effects of COVID-19 on the customer base. Looks like Smile Direct shares fell 15% after hours and a 1.9 cent decline. So there's that also that you can have covered in there. That was from Alphabet News there. Then you have Smile Direct EPS's misses the revenue. I'm still gonna, if sometimes the Mockingbirds, when they do this kind of stuff, I don't care what you think as far as your opinion when it comes to, if you're going to be, I'm saying your opinion is if you're going to be a negative Nancy on what I just read, just for the fact that they will say this kind of stuff to dump out. So when they dump out, they gobble up the cheap shares, and then when you got in before, you're stuck. It's the same classic pump and dump, just the news does it too to help hook up the top traders. Don't believe me? Go read some books. Anyway, we're going to go to Stockwits and see what the real traders are saying. So this dump right here could be some of the setup, because we were trending and then they had the cyber attack thing and things like that. But I'm not confident that this thing is still out of the woods there yet, as far as that we're not going to see another gain again or anything like that. So usually when the Mockingbirds do some things like this, what happens is that they're just hooking up some of the big dogs so they can get back in on the cheap, and they do their game. So that's the end on that. Okay guys, going on to Stockwits, we're going to see what the real traders are saying on here. We have Master of the Dream, SDC, always down almost daily. There's that. SDC, yup, seems about right. SDC had a bad technical rating, but does that show a decent setup pattern? Still impressive to me how shitty this stock is. Impressive. So there's negative feedback on this. Finally, notes proposed the SDC earnings transcript. SDC, why are they still losing revenue? Thought it was the COVID excuse. No options, no options. Stay away. Buy shares if you want position. I'm just been saying this. They're cleaning up on premium. That's the game. Us little guys win buying up the float shares. The game has always been changed. See, that's basically what I've been saying. Looks like going to capture 6 at AM. If you don't, can someone send me the link to apply for government assistance? That's a good one. Dead Space Ballots. That's awesome. Itchy Fingers, where are you at, dude? Did your dog pass where he's not had the red rocket in 2 years? That was our strongest indicator, IMO. Thinking about a great long-term investment, price is low, risk versus reward. I've been doing all the DD all night, considering to add, not just for a swing. Anyone been holding for a year plus here? And that's what I've been telling you guys, is that they do this news to play games on you, and then what happens is they do the old switcherooski and they gobble up the cheap. They do this all the time. Some are new, they haven't figured this out yet. You could be pissed off, but it's what everybody's been talking about on all the boards for the longest time. So you gotta, I know it's frustrating if you got in and you got burnt, but that's what they do, is they use the Mockingbirds to do that, and then they gobble up the cheap stuff. SDC, I'm not going to repeat what he said. He's pretty pissed off, so it is what it is. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry that you had a bad day. Another guy had a bad day. It was an ape too, and I actually feel really bad since it's an ape too. I feel bad for everybody that's losing money, but it is what it is. Losing money in the tooth business. I'm not going to read that, but yeah. So a lot of people see how stupid low price this oversold stock is. They're going to want in. Plus, whoever controls the price at this price point is like one person. We have used that as the final hurrah that puts the price. It just goes away. And so I'm going to say take a look at it. Obviously, it's being manipulated, especially with the news and everything like that, like most things are most times. I'm just going to say take a look at it, find your buy point, see where you're at, get in if you want. Don't come back and say you're promoting it or whatever. It's a dumb stock, yada, yada, yada. It's just part of, you got to realize, guys, that this market is a casino, and some of it is rigged. It's rigged. So it is what it is, and people are starting to figure out the game, and they don't like that you know the game. They don't like it that you're figuring this out. So don't make it a dog show. Be smart with your trading. Don't jump in on the pump, gobble up the dump, and good night now!